Hey guys, Exploring with Chelsea here. This is going to be the final video for Exploring Sedona with Exploring with Chelsea. We just walked around town. We actually, I went and Cass and I stopped off at Talakipaki to pick up something from Spirits and Spice. If you guys love like whiskeys and tequilas and stuff, I recommend stopping off there. But we actually took time and we walked up into town, like uptown. We stayed in like downtown Sedona and then walked up because it's uphill, but it's about a mile and a half away from where we were staying. And we took the time to go up there. We stopped off at a couple of stores on the way up there, and it was a lot of fun. You got to see different parts of Sedona that you don't get to see as well from downtown area. Got to see Snoopy's Rock and the history of Sedona and how Sedona got its name. And I've always loved that part of knowing that history. And it was actually named after an American Indian. Her name was Sedona. But it's very beautiful out there. I really love Sedona. We did this before we went and watched the movie and went to the evening party that was about 4 miles away from where we were staying, in the BFE part of Sedona, out in the mountains. And it was so beautiful. The party was wonderful. I was hoping to see wildlife in terms of like elk and deer and even javelina. We took our time getting out there because of the fact that the party didn't start until 9 p.m. So we took our time getting out there because it's pitch black and there's no street lights out there. So you have to be careful because the wildlife is wild out there at that time. And yes, I have seen elk, deer, and javelina, even bobcats, danger kitties at that time out in that area. And I've had a deer hit me at 9-10 o'clock at night. So we took our time getting out there and just enjoyed ourselves when we got to the party and got to hang out with the pair that we met yesterday. And it was wonderful. It really was. We saw Free to Move is, I think, the name of it. And it brought a lot of stuff. Again, it was a documentary on this young lady's life. And it opened up a lot of insight in my life on a lot of things and answered some questions for me. And I know that this was a young lady that was diagnosed with autism, level 1 autism, I think it is what it was. And it just, for each person, for the people who have autism, it's different for everyone. Everyone who has ADHD, ADD, anything like that, any type of neurodiversity type of diagnosis, it's different for everyone. And I've had to overcome leaps and bounds myself for issues. And just like everyone, we all have our challenges, we all have our hurdles, and we all have to learn how to deal with it and move on. I'm not the person who sits there and dwells. I've been given X, Y, and Z for a reason, and I've learned how to deal with what I've been given and take it to a degree where can I help myself and can I help others? And that's the way that I see it. Not everybody sees life that way, but that's the way that I see things. Is what hurdles has life given me that I can take and learn from, live, and learn to help others. So a lot of things have opened up for me, seeing life in that aspect, and seeing this movie has really instilled that and really settled a lot of the dust for me. Seeing that there's a lot more people that are starting to see life that way as well. I highly recommend Room to Move. That was the name of the movie, Room to Move. And this gal is a couple years younger than me, like 3 years, 4 years younger than me. And growing up in the 90s, things were a lot different, especially for girls. It was a lot harder to diagnose people with ADD, ADHD, autism, Asperger's, anything like that. It was any neurodivergent people like that. It was harder to diagnose people to begin with. And it was a lot harder to diagnose in girls than it was in boys. And I've learned from experience and looking back, seeing some of the challenges that even my parents went through for me and how they fought for me. And I appreciate that. I appreciate my parents fighting for me, because not everybody has that, or not everybody has people to support them, to support the parents to help their children to get the help that they need. And I think in a sort of sense, in today's world versus the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, going back, it was a lot harder because we didn't have the resources we do now back then. And we definitely have those resources now. And it's very helpful. We still have a ways to go, but it's at least a start. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hang out for more adventures. And stick around, guys. Thanks. So beautiful. And then you've got Tulaki Coffee and the hotel that we're staying at right over there.
That's funny. Sweater.
Hey guys, this is day 2 of exploring Sedona, and we're gonna do another movie today. But Cass and I are here having fun exploring Sedona and just walking around and stuff. So we're near Tulaki Paki and walking around and just enjoying. So stick around, guys.
Now.
Snoopy, right there, Snoopy Rock. It's Snoopy on his back with Woodstock on his nose. And welcome to Sedona, the heart of Sedona. This is Oak Creek right here, that's to our side, but this is asking people to merge in this state is like asking them to stop breathing. They cannot do it to save their lives. Guys, this is, like I said, you've got the creek down right here. This is the main heart of Sedona, where everybody likes to go. And yes, you've got a little village down here and camping and stuff like that. And it's beautiful, but it's expensive down there. Guys, look, I just saw this. There's paw prints along the side here. Alright. My pausey prints. And then over here we've got deer prints. Screening numero dos. Room to Move, movie number 2 before tonight's party.
Oh wow, a whole buffet. Wine, everything.
Based out of Tempe.
Since we've been together, loving you forever.
Cabernet red.
Alright, we need to pick one soon though. So here's the wine that they have.
And then Sauvignon Blanc.
Grab and go. This gentleman is having way too much fun, which is awesome.
Somebody turn around and shout, hey, that fucking music, white boy. Say what? Hey, that fucking music, white boy. Play that fucking music, white boy. Play down the road. Out of control. It was so entertaining. Let's give it to him. What I say right now, come on, you've been running all over town, baby.
Last day in Sedona, and this is what we listen to. The water and the bird. So peaceful here. Oh, he just went in there. Los Alpargatos out in Sedona. We are literally, Talakipaki is right there. It's our neighbor, but it's so beautiful here. This little cove is beautiful. They have an arcades game place, and it was so cool. Just the artwork. VIP check-in. This place is just absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Los Alpargatos. I mean, it's just... Last day at Sedona Film Fest. They've had shuttles. It's the last day in the last movie. Thank you, thank you. Last movie. What's our movie called? Last movie in Sedona for the Film Fest, Once Upon My Mother. And Junior's here to join. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was insightful for you guys, and I hope you guys had fun watching as well. It wasn't just all about the movie or anything like that. I just kind of gave you a little tidbit about what the movie was about. Not going to do a movie about the last day in Sedona, or a video about the last day in Sedona, because of the fact that we literally got up, packed the vehicle, went to the movie, and then headed home because we wanted to beat the crowd going home, going down the hill to the valley again. So we're not going to do a video about that. We're just going to enjoy the last partial day that we have in Sedona and go from there. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and hang out for more adventures. The adventures will continue with different people, whether it's with Kathleen or Cass, and Junior does hang out for a lot of the videos, and he will be in more videos coming up for the summer and everything like that. So stick around, guys. Thanks.